right, what's up, everybody? I'm at the studio right now. It's kind of empty. Sure are missing each and every one of you. We all are. But we're still going to do our practice nonetheless. And today when I woke up, I was in that mode of like, what day is it and what time is it? It was just all kind of a blur. And that got me to thinking about today's theme, where so many of us are predicated on the day, the time, the appointment, the scheduling, the project. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, we want to have organization and have goals. But sometimes we identify with that so closely that it's hard to simply do nothing, be in the moment, appreciate things for what they are. So, in your practice, I encourage you to breathe, to do your best, and to just kind of let go of that attachment or expectation or identity of being so closely attached to day and time and what you need to do. Just let your practice be as it is and evolve as it will. All right, so let's get this thing started. We're going to start a little different today. We're going to start in a Shavasana. So you just lay on your back. Arms are to the side, your palms are facing up. And then even now you're probably holding on to a little bit of tension. You'll soften into your ankles, soften into your hamstrings and your spine. Soften into your throat and your jawline. Being okay with laying here and doing nothing right now. Maybe you put a little grin on your face and soak up that breath. And then take a nice deep breath in and exhale through your mouth. All right, hug both knees into the chest, maybe a little sway side to side. And then you'll drop your knees over to the right, scoot your hips a little to the left, and then extend your arms out to the sides. Soften into your spine, twisting and stretching. And then come back to center and switch up the sides. You'll drop your knees over to the left. Scooch the hips a little to the right. Soften into your spine. Soften into your eyebrows. And then hug both knees into the chest, rolling front to back. Get a little bit of momentum here, a little bit of speed. You'll take it to a ragdoll. Top of your mat. Take your feet about hips width distance. A little micro bend in your knees as you fold over the legs. I like to take my fingertips down, but maybe you take right hand, left elbow, left hand, right elbow, a little sway. Let your shoulders drop heavy. Let go of that holding on in the back of your neck. Being cooped up all day in the house, you might feel stiff. Ragdoll is a great stretch on the back side of the body. And then bring your fingertips to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, and forward fold. Exhale. Stand up tall, sweep the arms high, and palms to heart center. Exhale. All right, with your right foot down, we're going to go right into airplane pose. Right foot is grounded, hips are square. You can take your arms out if you wish. That sensation of floating and flying in midair. If you fall out of the pose, stay cool, be in this moment. Slowly stand up, left knee into the chest, left foot down, switch up the sides. Yeah, hips are square. You want to work your chest parallel to the ground. That'll strengthen your core. And then slowly stand up, right knee into the chest, and right foot to the ground. Sweep the arms high, deep breath in, and forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, and high plank, hold here. Shoulders above wrists. You know, plank is great because it gets you out of your head a little bit. It gets you in your body, your quadriceps, your abs, your chest, your arms. A lot of body weight in this pose. Be in this moment, feel the pose. Slide forward on the tiptoes, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. All right, so whether it's morning, whether it's midday, whether it's afternoon or evening, this is your first down dog of the practice. Maybe a lion's breath, maybe a deep sigh. Being present to your body, you know, working out any stiffness, any kinks. And then we're going to work a variation of sun salutation A. Stay with me. Raise your heels, bend your knees, and walk or hop to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, and forward fold. Exhale. You're going to bend your left knee and straighten your right leg, and then take your left fingertips down and your right fingertips high. This is called open arm twist. Good pressure on the digestive system and the kidneys, and then fingertips to the ground. Switch the sides. So right fingertips down, left fingertips up. You'll have a bend in the right knee, and your left leg will be straight. And then fingertips down, stand up, sweep the arms up, inhale, and forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, and high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Take 2 really smooth breaths here. And then let's do 2 rounds of that sun salutation A. Raise your heels, bend your knees, walk or float. Inhale, halfway lift, and forward fold. Exhale. Left fingertips down, right fingertips up. Inhale. Fingertips to the ground. Exhale. Right fingertips down, left fingertips up. Inhale. Fingertips to the ground. Exhale. Stand up tall, sweep the arms high. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Let go of all the breath. Inhale, halfway lift, and high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Take 2 really calm breaths here. All right, another round. Raise your heels, bend your knees, walk or hop to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, and forward fold. Exhale. Left fingertips down, right fingertips up. Inhale, forward fold. Exhale. Right fingertips down, left fingertips up. Inhale, fingertips to the ground. Exhale. Stand up tall, sweep the arms high. Inhale. and forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, and high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Marvelous job, everybody, marvelous. Working 2 deep breaths here. And then lift your right leg up into the sky. Right knee to the left tricep as you twist underneath your body. Right leg, take it to the sky. Right knee to the chest. Squeeze in nice and tight. Use your abs here. Right leg, take it high and step your right foot forward. Drop your back knee down for crane. Okay? So right ankle below the right knee. You can rest here. Easy does it. Or let's take the arms high and get that little bit of depth and openness in your chest. Any variations are welcome here. And then we'll take a standing split. So fingertips to the ground. We'll take that left leg up into the sky. If it hurts your leg, you can use your hands to a block. If you have one at home or something like a little stool or something like that. Hey, warrior 1, step your left foot to the back of the mat. Back foot is flat. And then rise up and reach. Think like you're reaching through the ceiling. That length, that extension. Okay, warrior 2, open up. I like that feeling of power in my legs in a warrior 2. If you're having trouble focusing, focus your eyes to one spot. And then keeping that right knee bent, reverse the warrior. Left hand back, a left leg, right fingertips up. And high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg, take it to the sky. Left knee, right tricep. Left leg, take it high. Left knee to the chest, hug inward. Left leg, take it high. And step your left foot forward. Drop your back knee down for crane. Tremendous stretch in the legs. Can't stretch that enough. Good stretch in the hips. This feels so good if we're cooped up at home or cooped up at your work office. And then standing split. Fingertips to the ground. Take the right leg up into the sky. Let your head drop nice and heavy. Warrior 1, step the right foot to the back of the mat. And sweep the arms up into the sky. Warrior 2, open up. Take up a lot of space on your mat. You know, you want to be contracted. You want to take up space. You want to be spacious, confident in your pose, and then reverse the warrior. Left fingertips up, and high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. All right, so before we get into that sun bee variation, let's come into a high plank. Just heat the body up a little more. So you'll keep your left palm down. You'll take your right fingertips to your left shoulder, and then your right palm down and your left fingertips to your right shoulder. These are just called shoulder taps. Little taps. You know, and you want to keep your shoulders above your wrists. And one of the things you don't want to do is get too crazy with the swinging of the weight. You know, a little swing is okay, but try not to just flop your weight around, right? Be strong with that sense of control. Keep things in perspective here. Sometimes we'll rush through our schedule or project just because we feel like we need to get it done. This is that sense of thoughtfulness and mindfulness. Okay, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. High plank hold here. Take a nice deep breath in, and then downward facing dog. Let's go through that sun B. Right leg, take it high. Right knee, left tricep. Right leg, take it high. Right knee to the chest. Right leg, take it high. And step your right foot forward for crane. Sweeping up on that inhale. Standing split on the exhale. Warrior 1, step back, rise up, inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. Reverse the warrior, inhale. And high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg, take it to the sky. Left knee, right tricep. Left leg, take it high. Left knee to the chest. Left leg, take it high and step your left foot forward. Drop the back knee for crane. Sweeping up on your inhale. Standing split on the exhale. Warrior 1, step back, rise up, inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. Reverse the warrior, inhale. And high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Yeah, let's do that. As a group, take a nice deep breath in. And exhale through your mouth. All right, so come into a high plank. This time we're going to take a forearm plank. Okay, so forearms are parallel, palms are down. One straight line of energy, legs, butt, shoulders. If you need to drop to your knees, you can. And then either you're going to stay here and hold, not hold your breath, hold the pose, or you'll take your right knee to your right tricep, step back, left knee, left tricep, step back, exhale, right tricep, inhale, forearm plank, exhale, left tricep, inhale, forearm plank, and you just keep that going all by yourself. This is a very challenging variation. You can hear my voice shaking a little bit. It's that reminder to breathe and sort of burn through some of that crap we're holding on to. Rinse it out of our bodies and our minds and our psyche. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, high plank, hold here. Take a nice deep breath in and downward facing dog. Okay, we'll take that sun V one more time through. Right leg, take it high. Right knee, left tricep. Right leg, take it high to the chest, squeeze in. Right leg, take it high and step your right foot forward for crane. Sweep the arms up on the inhale and then standing split on the exhale. Warrior 1, step back, rise up, inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. Reverse the warrior, inhale. And high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg, take it to the sky. Left knee, right tricep. Left leg, take it high. Left knee towards the chest. Left leg, sweep and step your left foot forward for crane pose. Drop the back knee, sweep the arms up, inhale. Standing split on the exhale. Warrior 1, step back, cruise up on the inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. Reverse the warrior, inhale. And high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Yeah, by now you should be pretty good in your breath. You should be feeling a little more loose in the muscles. And then walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale, halfway lift, and forward fold. Exhale. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Okay, just sink nice into the knees, drop the hips a little bit. Yeah, I got a little bit of a sweat going today. So you draw your palms together at heart center, and then prayer twist to the right. Kneecaps are in line, left elbows digging into the right thigh. If you want to stretch the arms open, you can. You know, that pressure on our digestive system, our spleen, our kidneys. Really good stuff for circulation and detox. Chair pose back to center, and then prayer twist to the left. So right elbow on the left thigh. Stretching and twisting and breathing. You know, if you want to stretch the arms open, you can. And not getting too caught up in your schedule. If you're in a pose and you're thinking ahead, you're doing all the mathematics and logistics, come back to your practice. Chair pose back to center and forward fold. Exhale. Spread your feet shoulder width distance here. Take your two peace fingers, lock them around the big toes, and then keeping the toes, inhale, halfway lift, and forward fold, exhale. This is a nice stretch in the back side of the body. You're here for 3 exhales. And then fingertips to the ground, inhale, halfway lift, and forward fold, exhale. Stand up tall, sweep your arms high, and palms to heart center, exhale. Okay, with your right foot down, let's do an eagle. So you take a big bend in your right knee, you sweep your left thigh over your right, and then you'll reach your left arm under your right for your bind as you lift your elbows up high. If the bind isn't working for you, you can draw your palms together at heart center, you can give yourself a big bear hug. Stretching the upper back. Keeping accurate in the eyes. Left foot to the ground, sweep the arms up, and palms to heart center, exhale. Just switch up the sides here. Left foot down, eagle, right leg over, right arm under. Strong in the core, strong in your drishti, your gaze. And then right foot to the ground, sweep the arms up, and forward fold, exhale. Hey, walk your hands forward to your high plank. Hold here for a minute. And then stay with me. We're going to do a variation of chaturanga. Slide forward on the tiptoes, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Back to chaturanga, low plank, high plank, and downward facing dog. Let's do that 3 more times. High plank, low plank, up dog, low plank, high plank, and downward facing dog. High plank, low plank, upward facing dog, chaturanga, low plank, high plank, downward facing dog. One more, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog, low plank, high plank, and downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up into the sky, right knee to the left tricep again. Now either hold here or you'll shoot your right leg out to the left, coming flat in the back foot for what's known as wild thing. Okay, this is a fun little arm balance chest opener. Make sure your right wrist is below your right shoulder. Just letting go of some of that scheduling and to-do. Three-legged dog, palms to the ground, right leg, take it high, and step your right foot forward for warrior one. Interlace your fingers at your low back. Inhale, open your chest up, and then humble warrior. Exhale. This should feel pretty good on the arms. We've been doing a lot of upper body stuff. Warrior one, come back up, and then palms to heart center, hold here. Keeping your back foot flat, you'll take a twist over to the right. Pulling out of the Ashtanga workbook here. Very deep twist. If you want to straighten the arms, you can. And then warrior one, take it back up. Warrior two to the back of the room, switch up your stance. And then keeping your left knee bent, reverse your warrior as you go into side angle pose. So left fingertips down, right fingertips high. Okay, now either stay as you are, or we're going to take a variation where you reach both arms to the front of the room. Now if your chest is dumping like this, you want it to be more rolled open toward the wall. And you know, you might be shaking a little bit in your legs or in your core, but this is going to force you to feel your body, feel your mind. Don't worry about your plans right now. Just be here now. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reverse the warrior. Take it back up, and then high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Give yourself 2 magnificent breaths here. And then take your left leg up into the sky, left knee, right tricep, twist underneath the body for that wild thing. If you can't do this pose, you could take a supported side plank, or you could just stay in the twist, the crunch. Open your heart up a little bit more fully to the moment, or to that sense of lightness or love. 3-legged dog, left leg, take it high, and step your left foot forward for warrior one. Now interlace the fingers at the low back. Inhale, open your chest, and then humble warrior, drop it nice and low. Soften into your belly, stop clenching in your jaw. Warrior one, come back up, and then palms to heart center. Exhale, keeping that back foot flat. You'll take a twist over to the left. Yeah, and sometimes being quarantined at the house, or whatever the word is, cooped up in the house, shutting down kind of our normal routine, it gets a little bit hard on our circulation and our organs. We want to take extra good care of them. And then warrior one, come back up, and warrior two to the front of the room. And then reverse your warrior stretch to side angle pose. Right fingertips down, left fingertips up. Yeah, nice active practice today. We're working it. Legs are strong, core is strong. Hold yourself up in your chest. Try not to dump down into the pose. You want good posture. And then you'll take your arms to the front of the room, kind of like that double-armed side angle there, extended side angle. Let some of that fire build, let some of that energy build. Your mind might be wanting to hold you back here, but breathe. Stay in this moment. No fear, no rigidness. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse the warrior, come back up, and then high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, And exhale, downward facing dog. Raise the heels, bend the knees, walk or hop to your butt. Sorry, I little out of breath. What I meant to say was jump through to sit there. Whew. All right. And then from here, we're just going to go right into some bicycle crunches. Working the abs, low abs, middle abs. If you have a different way that you like doing abs, you can toss those in. Let the sweat build. Let the breath build. Maybe you got some music going on in the background. Maybe you got no music and it's just you. Right? Stay in this moment. Stay in this moment. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees into the chest and just sway side to side. And then take one bridge or wheel. I'm going to go wheel today. I need it from sitting down at the desk working on administrative stuff and watching the news conferences all day. It's just, I need that letting go in my chest and my throat. And then exhale, lower to the ground. And then you can just finish out with whatever you want from here. If you want to do a quick shoulder stand or plow or legs up the wall or a hip opener. But otherwise, I'm just going to go in a 1-minute Shavasana with all of you. Just laying on your backs, palms facing up. Shavasana also means corpse pose. It's essentially the death of your practice. You're letting go of everything you just did. Letting go of that need to calculate things and build things and analyze things. Soften into the whole backside of your body and let your breath be natural. And then however you want to come out of your Shavasana, you can. That felt really nice, by the way. Hope it felt good for you too. Just squeezing your knees into your chest, you can drop to a side or you could just kind of lightly push yourself up. And that concludes class number 6. I hope you're enjoying these videos. Know that you can reach out to me to say hi or give some feedback. If you want to reach out to your teachers and your instructors, make sure you reach out to them too. I'm sure they'd love to hear from you. And thank you again for joining us, and thank you again for all your continued generosity with the donations. Hope you're enjoying the classes, and stay safe, everybody. Bye-bye.